1.
A long time ago in the Amazon rainforest of South America, there lived a village of happy, hard-working people. They built simple huts around a lake that gave them cool, fresh drinking water. They picked tasty fruits and nuts from nearby trees. The villagers made a nice life for themselves and lived well for many years. But over time, they forgot their hard-working ways. Rotten fruit skins began to pile up and nasty flies lived in. Rather than clean up the mess, the villagers moved to another spot along the lake. Unfortunately, the villagers brought their lazy habits with them. Whenever piles of rotten fruit attracted flies, the villagers moved on. Eventually, they had moved into available spot along the road. They found themselves back where they started. The village leaders like to talk about the problem. Talking about problems was one of the few things the lazy villagers still did instead of rest of. Something must be done about this mess.
We're meeting at something.
What we need is an idea.
That's an idea in itself.
I have a better idea. I'll take a nap and do my best thinking.
A nap is a wonderful idea. I will wait rested to think about a solution. After all, we are people. Thinking is what separates people from us.
Maybe I'll dream of the solution. Maybe if I sleep long enough, wake up and then it's on and wake up. Everyone in the village slept through the night, and half the next day when they woke up, a strange old man greeted them. He stood in front of his newly built hut, and there were no rotten fruit vines on the ground outside, or flies buzzing about. Hey there, stranger. How is it you have a new house when none was there last night? And it's so clean.
Harry, turn around.
It's such a delicious pile of fresh fruit. Don't tell us you worked all through the night.
No, I slept quite well last night. I didn't have to lift a finger. I would be happy to share my fruit with you. In fact, I'll share my secret with you as well.
The old man picked up a stick from the ground. He brought out a small knife and quickly carved a figure of a little person with a tail. Wait, where are you?
Now watch. When I clap my hands, the stick figure will come to life.
Due to the old man's words, the little figure sprang to life and stood at attention.
This little guy will do whatever you ask, but he can only do one job. If you need more figures, I will carve them.
The old man whittled stick after stick. Dozens of little figures, each grinning like a mischievous monkey, stood ready for orders. The lazy villagers were very excited about having servants to do all their chores. Everyone except Lazy. He was worried the old man might think the villagers needed his hungry little people and start charging for their services. Thank you for your offer, old man. We are quite able to fend for ourselves. However, we are a generous people. If it will make you feel better, we will take a few of your little servants off your hands.
Have as many as you.
Have as many as you like. It will be my pleasure to give them to you for free.
Well then, I might be able to use 5 or 6.
I'll take 10.
20 for me.
I'll take 30. Maybe 2 more for me too. If your little people do all the cooking and cleaning, I will have time for thinking. That, after all, is what people are for.
Oh, yes, we can spend our time writing down our great thoughts.
We can write poems and make music.
Possibilities are mind-blowing, but right now my mind is so boggled with with all the things that I could be doing, I need to take a nap.
What a brilliant idea. See, we are using our brains already. Now, according to our little people who are not using my brain, I will get to work.
For the next few days, the villagers were happy. They lay about in their hammocks thinking great thoughts. The old man said that people did all the chores. The lazy villagers would not done if they hadn't been so lazy.
Soon, the lazy villagers ran out of the servants, but there were still many chores to do.
Old man, we do not want you to feel unwanted. To show our generosity, we will accept some more of your little people. Your time. On page 6. You are too kind. How many would you like? Oh, just a few.
100 would be nice.
1,000. 2,000.
Narrator 2.
Oh, is it? No?
No, narrator.
As quickly as the old man carved new figures, the villagers put them to work. Clap, clap, clap. Little people rocked hammocks, fanned away the warm air, and brought the villagers naps.
Come along, little person. I'm so busy thinking about the great thoughts I will be thinking of. I need you to pull a handful of grapes from the bunch, peel them, and put one at a time into my mouth.
Lazyhead, you are doing so lovely. I cannot think clearly to write a poem. Plot 3 times. The little person over there comes to write a poem or something. Ah, that's not fair at all. This clapping has tired me out. Now,
Chewing sorry, how can you expect me to make beautiful music with all this ugly noise around? Little man, make music while I rest. Ah, much better. If only it were easy to fall asleep. I might be able to dream great dreams.
I know how you feel. Whenever I'm in a deep sleep, I'm awakened by a dream. How can I get any rest if I keep waking up? What I really need is one of the old man's little people to get my dreams informed.
Sure enough, when the few more claps, the villagers had a village worth of little people just to do their duty. With everything being done for them, the lazy villagers got more and more bored. In the rare moments when they found themselves awake, there wasn't much left to do but complain.
Eating is so much work. First, I have to use my jaw muscle. Then I have to swallow. What's worse, my stomach has to digest everything I eat.
Do you think that's tiring just thinking about all of the thinking I have to do is wearing me out?
What are you complaining about? Look at all the breathing I have to do. In, out, all day and all night. It never stops, not even when I'm sleeping. No wonder I'm so tired. Eating, thinking, and busy are all very tiring. What's even more with all the complaining that must be done about eating, thinking, and reading?
We need help.
The old man carved faster than ever. It got quite crowded in the village. Soon the little people needed servants of their own to help them get their food and keep their flies away. They needed servants to rock their hammocks, write their poems, make the music, and dream their dreams. It got so you couldn't tell the lazy villagers from the lazy little people. There was pushing and shoving and shoving and pushing. Nothing was getting done. Finally, the lazy little people escaped into the forest, where they grew hair and became monkeys. To this day, the monkeys continued their lazy ways, throwing fruit skins on the ground and never cleaning up their messes. The lazy villagers revealed to be rid of their lazy servants got back to the business of living. They picked up their own food and they cleaned up their fruit skins. They even cleaned up after the monkeys and the trees. And when their chores were done, they finally got around to writing poetry, making music, thanking great gods, and living.